All right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there? Let's see what's coming out these cards for you today. Now it's nice and cool. You should feel a little better out there these streets. I think it's in the 60s. I'm not sure. But let's see. Now, how y'all doing out there? Talk to your girl. Woo. 4 and 5. 4 Pentacles, 5 Swords. You might be letting go of something. Yeah. This is not, these are the 2 cards, but I'm paying attention to all that. Look at that. 44. Then I tell you that you're letting go of something. You see, this is Buddha, detachment. There's something new though. And the 5 of Swords is mental. Now you could be expressing something. But look at here, the Strength card and the Magician. And on this side is leadership with Aries energy, which is giving me a new beginning. And 44 is North Node. Let's see. And it's 144. Her sword with 4. It's 144. Let me see. Let's see what Spirit got to say. Alright, let me see. Divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided. And see, this is actually within. Because it's holding on. And this is what he do. He reflect on what's going on within. Past relationships, the cups, the heart. There you go, right there. There's the discernment in that cup right there. And the spiritual acceleration is here. Now, there's a lot of people going through an awakening right now. Now, you even might find people that are caught in religion really stepping away from it. Yeah, you might see a change in people perspective, thought patterns. People might be wanting to get serious, no more playing around. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now, and it's a good thing. Now, I also have to mention that, some people might outgrow you. Yeah. There could be people that, have a deeper level of understanding than you. I don't know. That could very well be going on as well. But people are changing. They're waking up. Now this is Michael. In a spiritual acceleration, you are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. And authentic reclamation. And it's time to recall back the lost parts of yourself. You see that? That's what he's doing. All that energy you put into other relationships. you got the heart of devotion on this side and the pillar of service on this side. But this card is learning experiences. Take time to review, study, hone your knowledge before proceeding further. And look at that. This is what she do. That's what she do, boo. Now this is telling you to serve with a gracious heart, and know God is serving you. Now this is telling you to keep your heart open. You know, don't be closed off. Right there with Libra. Find that balance. Now this is telling you to speak your world into being. With the authentic reclamation. Just like claim it, boo. And right here is honor your feelings. You know, in regards to what's going on right here. Stand in your truth. And this is telling you to think it through. Right here is learning is take time to review, study, and hone your knowledge before proceeding further. Think it through. That sounds very specific. And honor your feelings is back at the bottom of the deck. Now I think that really does go back to people moving in, people moving out. Yeah. Perspective and things of that nature. Now, y'all know what I always say. You know, it's good to learn new things, have different perspectives, but just don't stay confined to anything that you're learning. I just noticed that he got a book in his hand. Just noticed that. You know, be open. It's okay to change your mind. You know, expand on those thoughts. But let me see. Let's see what Mama Gaia got to say for you. The change is here. And you have passion right here. Keep your heart open. Oh, and that's 34. Now I want to read out 434. I do. Because it's both ways. It's both ways. I just want to see it say. Oh, fine. Let me see. Oh no, boy, them essential systems be having you whoop. Y'all tired? Now this is wiggle room. Now it says find the room for improvement. Now it says feel around today in your soul and ask yourself where you have a little bit of defocused energy. That's so crazy. I was just saying, you know, these ascension symptoms be having you feel like you've been around the world and back again with the tiredness and everything. Now it says the wiggle room of your thoughts, actions, and words is under a microscope today. And look at that. We're thinking through. Now it sounds very specific. Contemplate in solitude today, asking yourself, where is the room for improvement? You know? I don't know. Is that something to do with, keep your heart open? I don't know. This is either your growth or somebody else's growth or somebody else's lack of growth or something like that right there. Yeah, there's something going on. Now, it doesn't even have to be an experience where you are physically in proximity to the person. It could be something that you're viewing online. You know, in regards to a theory of sorts. I'm going to just give you that example. You know, because I know a lot of y'all is isolated. And we got remembrance right here. And look at it. You're remembering something. Speak your world into existence. And the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Some major upgrades going on, boo. Some major upgrades going on. And just remember, everybody's not going to wake up, boo. And there's the journey. Now, maybe it's some things that you got to think through before you move further. You know? But I do see the light at the bottom of the deck. Let's see if we can figure out what this journey is about. Let's see. What house is in. And we have sustainability with 44. Now you could be saying 44 a lot. You also have the midheaven as well as the home. 444. Right over here. Now you could be saying 1044, 1144, 144, 444, 44, 344, 343. You know what? I never did. I'm curious to know what this say. I want to see what the book says about 144. I don't think I ever read that. And it's connect. It says communicate with the divine. Making the connection with the divine in your daily life is exactly what your angels are urging you to do. They want you to strengthen your ability to communicate on a high vibrational level. Lie in meditation with your hands on your crown chakra, the top of your head, and repeat this mantra, I am connected. Isn't that what they doing? You know? Ain't that what he doing? With this remembrance, speaking your world to existence, learning experiences. Honor it all. And you got the invitation. The invitation keep coming up. And speak your world into existence. Right here. And this is 37 and remembrance is 38. Whoa. And we got a rebirth. Right here. Now, it do looks like a little bit more elevation going on. You probably already went through an awakening, but you're going through another one, as I just mentioned. And home keep coming up in sources here. Now, I don't know. I just get the feeling that somebody see the sunlight just shining through their house, just lit. Even though it's kind of damp today, it's like, I don't know. You're going to wake up and it's just going to be beaming in on you. You see it? And this is 42, and the tantric journey is 42. Yeah. And think it through. There's a rebirth in thought. The throat chakra as well. Learning experiences. Yeah. Something in regards to the home. It could be, childhood homes. Your current home. Or any home. Your house. Your body. Confirmation. Now, finances as well as the home does look, look like things are going to be sustainable, because both of them was on a split. And you also have your energy. And the card told you to trust your intuition. It says intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. Keep your heart open. Your angels is trying to talk to you. Yeah, I see a little ease. I see a little ease right here with this trine. And maybe it's going to be an easier connection. You're going to know. It's funny how Spirit has a funny way of showing you if the downloads that you're receiving are accurate. Like when I was hesitant to say that somebody was going to get hit by lightning, I was like, and then the card came out kind of clarifying. Dang, I said I was going to say that, but how random is that? It's not like it happens all the time, even though it happens. I was like, wow. Yeah. Something you might even express. It's going to let you know that you were right on target. Okay, but you're going to know. And you have mutable. Surrender or welcoming change with this invitation. And see, you got your hand open with this invitation, this reclaiming. Keep your heart open. Yeah, you're open. You're open. I want to read that card out. And you have destined to release, South Node, with this rebirth. Think it through. Learning experiences. Throat chakra. Now again, it could be, a past ideal. Because it says destined to release. Yeah. It's like something that you may need to let go before you move further, or make peace with it. Now at the bottom of the deck is intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And honor your feelings. Be true to yourself. You ain't got to hold on to nothing. Nobody. If it's not pleasing you, serving you. Your highest good is what I'm trying to say. Alright? Now let me see. Where the book at? I want to read out this card. If I can find a freaking book. Where did I put it at? Where did I put it at? Hold on. Alright, now the mutable. It says, explore non-attachment today. Hold each moment with an open palm, feeling deeply but loving freely. Your angels want you to explore the balance between connection and letting go. They say you don't need to cling so tightly to an identity, an ideal, or another person. This doesn't mean avoiding intimacy. It only means stepping out of fear and into love. You are safe to let go. Everything true is always real. Now maybe this is what this invitation is to remembrance. You know? Right here we're destined to release. Now of course it's going to be different for everybody. Figure it out what it is for you, boo. Alright? But this is very specific, I want to say. Now this says, this fluid energy is impossible to articulate, being so malleable and prone to change. It's amorphous and adaptable, shifty, and can't be pinned down. In Mother Nature's realms, it's expressed at the end of each season, just before transitioning into a new cycle, like the autumn leaves about to fall. And I told you, this is something new that you're entering. Yeah. I do see a stronger connection to spirit. I really do. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the pillar of service. Maybe that got something to do with it. Stepping into a new calling. Now, I said I wanted to pull from these. Let me do these. I don't know why I'm so tired, y'all. Ooh, shit. Now, this is, you can always rewrite your story. Now, 38 is out here a couple of times with remembrance. I thought I seen 38 again. Didn't I? Oh, that was 37. But yeah, 38 out here twice, though. Yeah, let them go and make the changes here. Now, for y'all, a lot of y'all is thoughts. Negative ones, but it could be somebody. And take yourself out on a date is here with the tantric journey 4242. Now that's out here, I think, a couple of times. Let me just see 42 before. Yeah, with this invitation. And maybe you're going to hook up with somebody out there. I don't know. Now, you got the castle right here. Well, it's time for healing, not war, but destined to release. And you also got, you deserve sugar, not salt. And every hurricane comes to an end with 44. And 44 was hot. The 44, the 42, and the 38. Now those numbers might resonate with you in some sort of way. But I'm gonna do this message right here because I think that this is clear. You know? Yeah. Because I do believe that you're walking from something. Walking away mentally or physically. Alright, boo, that's your message. I think I need another nap. Hit the like button.